Kia ora, lovely Aquarius. This is your reading for the, I was going to say the full moon, the new moon in Scorpio, which is happening right now. Well, 4th and 5th. This is the 5th today. Getting these last few readings up. Do check out the collective reading for this new moon in Scorpio because it was quite interesting, and also your Venus, Jupiter, moon and ascendant as well. So let's get stuck into it. We're looking at overarching energies for Aquarius. For all those Aquarians out there, overarching energies at this time. November looks to be, how could you say, a little bit challenging, just in a planetary sense. Anyway, it's sort of like, well, what's new, isn't it? The last wee while has been challenging. Let's see, Aquarius. Card for overarching energies, please. Can we have something to jump? Oh, I'm just a bit stubborn. I should have actually laid them out before I started, because it can be, whoops, what was that? It can be quite helpful just to do that. Okay, all right. So choices, we're getting 2 lots. Traits for ease for lovely Sagittarius. Wow. Look, there's so many commonalities or common threads that have been coming out for these readings, as is always the case, I guess. And moving forward for Sagittarius, please. Oh, wow, this is looking pretty good. Well, we will clarify. We will clarify Sagittarius. So we begin here with the beautiful Queen of Wands, powerhouse, dynamo, actually, a real dynamo. And she came out with the Prince of Cups. There's an emotional offering here. Of course, this is overarching energies, you know. It's not something that appears in our hand. It's something, something that we feel just at this moment, you know. So we have the Queen, impassioned, quite ego-driven, actually. But, you know, is very forthright and knows, he or she knows what they want. And there's an offering here with the Prince of Cups, a small offering, a little fish in a cup often. You know, these could be people that are around you at this current time, Sagittarius, and possibly aspects of yourself. But we look in the position of choice here, and look, this is a look, there's no dillying and dallying here. We'll be able to reveal a little bit more once we go through and clarify these, but we get the full, firstly, clean slate, new, fresh, everything's new. Everything. This is a whole new beginning. We all know what the Fool is, you know, leap of faith, fresh, new growth. This is where you're at. And with that came out the Knight of Swords. Again, no mucking around. Focus and taking every opportunity. And I do believe that that's really what you're doing. Taking every opportunity, whatever your situation, scenario, whatever it happens to be, Aquarius. This is seizing the day, carpe diem. This is seizing every opportunity that you see. It's pretty amazing. But what's more amazing, traits for ease. This is very familiar for you, Aquarius, I feel. We have the magician, the beautiful magus, you know, operating in a couple of different worlds at once. Messenger of the gods, transferring, translating. Messages coming through. We're able to execute those in the material world. We're walking between two different worlds here, if you like to think of it like that, with the magician. And as we moving forward, we have this glorious ace, a piercing of the crown, new information coming through, acute, clear sight. This is a gift, of course, all aces are, and we give them form. And there's big projects involved here. Big projects involved. The general feeling is that you have particular personalities, the Queen of Wands and the Prince of Cups, particular personalities that you're possibly dealing with right now. Or they are in your sphere. Aquarius, let's have a look. So we're looking at the Queen of Wands. There's some clarity here, okay. And we're looking, we're looking at the Prince of Cups. For some level of clarity, look, look, can I say these people, if they are other personalities, not your own, and they may well be aspects of you, people coming along for the ride, people, integral part of your master plan, Aquarius, it seems, to clarify these overarching energies. We have the Queen of Wands and this Prince of Cups. To clarify that, we have the, what is technically, I mean, come on, Six of Wands, it's the winning card, it's success, and it's success seen by others. Success seen by others. We also have, you know, maybe this is just at this time that more people are actually understanding your, you know, your goals or your desires, your projects. There's people helping you. There's also people seeing you for the first time somehow, seeing you as a success as well, is what I get here, and self-made. These are just general overarching energies at this time, Aquarius. So let's have a look at the Fool. Again, we have a Knight of Cups. There's some in whatever capacity here, there's some emotional offering coming through. This Knight is quite fast. We see an overarching energies. Sorry, I keep saying enemies. A diffusion of an offering. It's like it's taking a step back from the Knight. It's just a small fish in a cup, you could say. When we get into physical, real-world choices here, we have the Knight coming in strong with a cup. And in a lot of these other readings as well, there's been this sense that the actions that you take and the speed in which you do it at this time, for some reason, at this time of this either new moon or throughout this month, those actions and the speed in which you do it seems to attract magnetically others to you, which is advantageous to you. That's been quite a familiar thread running through a lot of these. So it's kind of interesting. So yeah, an emotional offering here in terms of choice as you leap off the cliff as the Fool and start flying through the air as the Knight, seeking out these opportunities that are sitting there and you can see them. We get the Six of Coin, the Six of Discs, mutuality, absolute and utter balance on the Tree of Life. This card, we give freely with generosity because we know that there's just like a free flow thing going, so it's going to come back. And I feel that quite strongly here. It's coming back, but I think there's an emotional offering coming back to you too. Aquarius, whatever that happens to be in the shape of, it is an emotional offering. Traits for ease with the Magician for Aquarius, please. What was that? Traits for ease, the Magician. We'll get another card here. We get the Doorway of Abundance. Yeah, enjoy it. Look, abundance on all levels here. This is a beautiful card, the Doorway. We accept this. We accept it with open arms and give it form. You know, maybe you're getting a cash injection from somewhere. We have another card for that Ace, please. Just to give us a little bit more on the Ace. The Magician. Wow, Magician. Something may well be coming through, you know, in a monetary sense. Something that was not necessarily expected. Not necessarily expected. We get the Four of Discs. This is a really strong card. Now, what I see in my mind here is actually the Thoth representation of this card, which is this really strong structure, and it's got one way in and one way out, and that the level of that exit and entrance is in this physical, tangible world, which is called Malkut on the Tree of Life. There's one way in and one way out, and it's through the material. To me, with the Magician, it's like you really are working with and between two worlds. Some people will understand what I mean when I say that, not only because, well, it is because it's a magician, it's mercurial. It comes up, it goes down, it comes up, it's moving between the two worlds. But some people have the ability to actually do this. This is the thing, in this world, whether they're conscious of it or whether they're not. And I think this is something that you've become quite adept at. I think something is asking you to be confident within that. And maybe, just maybe, open, you know, just drop one of these coins or open it up a little bit more. Just open it up a little bit more. I don't know why I get that, but I do. Now, moving forward with the Ace of Swords, this is a great message of, oops, that's far too many, of new insights, clarity, discernment, all of those wonderful things, like really, really acute mental perceptions here. Pardon me. Clarity. Another ace. Pardon me. Can we just get a card to clarify the ace? Please. Wow. That's interesting. Can we get one more? We got the Two of Cups. Now this is a card of choice also. Free flow. Mutuality. Nothing is compromised and nothing is lost in the Two of Cups. Harmony, balance, harmony and balance. It's one of the most harmonious cards. And as I said, it is a card of choice as well. So we can allow in, allow in as much as we want, or as much or as little as we want. There was a reason why I said that. It's kind of gone right through. There's nothing yeah, it just went out of my head. In and out. You know, this is a beautiful two-way street. It's a really beautiful card. Interesting. There's just something in that it's like, I don't know, you can loosen the reins a wee bit, you know? Something like that. Yeah, let's have one more card. That ace and two. Yeah, wow. On the internet or the internet, we're getting messages coming through. Eight of Wands, speed. Again, moving forward, speed. We attract more to us with swiftness and speed, strangely enough, is what's been coming through at the moment. Okay, Aquarius, let's get a Pixie and Fairy card for you. We just have a few here. Let's get one for each position. It's too many. Just for the first, for the first position of overarching energies, there is a feeling of great achievement and victory. And, you know, maybe not so much the adoration of others, but certainly the recognition of others, and they see you. Here we have the Bright Mother, provider of the light, new moon. It's a beautiful card. Bringing people together. Actually, it's quite interesting. Now, in the position of choice, where we have the Fool grasping hold of every opportunity. Actually, there's a mutuality, an offering of a cup. And what do we have out of that? Brian Froud. We have the Singer of Initiation. This beautiful, beautiful card. This natural generosity here is not new to you. But there's a trusting issue here, I think. This is what the initiation is, which is interesting, Aquarius. So let's move through to these traits for ease. Let's move through here. We see the Magician. Still a need to be reasonably protective. Still a need, as we all must. We have the Oak Man. This is communication through the root system, you know. It's not necessarily seen. Communication, wisdom, and celebration. A lot of support. A lot of festivities. We are coming into that season, are we not? Let's just have a look at this moving forward position. Speed. A lot of speed. Whoops. There's movement. Lozguna just goes out of the mud. Start moving. We start moving actually quite locally and recognizing places that are within our vicinity that we haven't, or maybe we're rediscovering, or possibly they are new on our list. But it seems to hold the promise of a very nice reciprocal offering here for you. On the bottom of the deck, actually, we've got, which I love this card, Fairy Who Was Kissed by the Pixies. It's a good sign. Good sign, Aquarius. Right. We'll get a journey map card and an animal, Kim Cran's animal spirit. Just cherry on top, the icing on the cake. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Aquarius, where are we? Right. Oh yes, indeed. Look, we have two cards coming out. We've got the CIA. So from whence all things come and return to. We've got this gorgeous magnetic heart. Really full-on stuff here. A great understanding of this in an emotional sense, not just intellectually. That's easy. You know what I mean? And this is a magnet. I say that especially because the other card that came out is the Hive Collaborator, Facilitator. This is so Aquarian. It's about group and it's about the individual. But it's about being able to work really well within the collective to produce something that everyone benefits from. It's pretty amazing there. Now just a Kim Cran's card. What do we get? How appropriate. We get the busy bee. Aquarius, I think you've been a busy bee right now. But you know what? I do think someone has you in their target. I do think that. But beyond that, in a nice way, there we are. Busy, busy bee. Keep up the good work. For the benefit of so many others as much as yourself. So it's a wonderful thing. Okay, Aquarius, that's your reading. Please join me again for the full moon, partial lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 19th of November. And what was I going to say? Have a wonderful week. Take care. Okay, ka kite, bye. Toodaloo.